everybody, this is Dan for GemmyD on Cars. Now, I am here at Click Lewis Chevy Buick in Palmyra, PA, and we are taking a look at this American muscle car here. This is a 2018 Ford Mustang Shelby GT350, and in this video, we're going to take it for a ride. I can't tell you, I haven't been this excited to drive a car really since that Supra. So, here we go. Now, I just realized when I was turning this car on that down in the footwell, when you start it up, there's like red lights shining on the wheel, on my shoes right there. So just listen to this thing. Now I think I had the sport exhaust on, and I think it defaults to the normal, but just listen to how the sound changes when you put the sport exhaust on. Ready? Oh my god, just listen. It's a far cry from my Mazda 6, so let's get this thing on the road. So we have a all-American naturally aspirated 5.2 liter V8, 526 horsepower. This car will go 0 to 60 in something like 4.2 seconds, around there. I gotta be honest, I'm kind of nervous to drive this, just because it's a lot of car, it's a lot of power. But all right, here is the first try in a GT350. Oh, that's not bad. Like I'm expecting like a super heavy clutch, and it's pretty heavy, but that was not bad. And wow, this is, if any car is gonna scare me, it might be this one. You know, Mustangs, you know, go crazy at car shows and stuff, but the sound is phenomenal. Oh my god. It's incredible. I mean, I haven't driven anything that sounds this good in a long time. Yeah, that clutch is not bad at all. I'm surprised. Oh my god. So that was 3,000 RPMs, and the red line is about 8,000, so oh my god. Now this instantly I got a smile on my face because I'm not used to driving a car that sounds this good or performs this well. This car is on sale for about $50,000, which is way lower than what this car should be. Oh my god, it just sounds so good. I'm gonna say that. Just be aware. It sounds fucking phenomenal. But yeah, this Alcantara wrapped steering wheel is very nice. I don't think I've driven a car that has a steering wheel like that. These seats are the sport seats. It's not the Recaro seats, which are way more hardcore. And when I did a video, I went for a ride in one of these, and that had the Recaro seats, and they were unforgiving. I would not like to have those on an everyday car, which I don't know if this is an everyday car for you, but I would not want those at all. But I can't believe this. I'm driving a Shelby GT350. Woo! Now, I mentioned quickly in the other video, I have to get this out of the way. This interior is not the greatest, and I know that if you're in the market for this car, I hope you can hear me over the engine. If you're in the market for this car, you honestly don't care about the interior. This has a big naturally aspirated V8 and sounds great and performs great, and you probably don't care, but I don't know. It's not a deal breaker. Like would not be in the market for this car, but it's just hard to argue the performance and the overall package that this car would give you. Okay, even if you just play it like, I'm in 4th gear right now, even if you just stab it a little bit and then you let off the throttle like this, oh, it just, yeah. See, my theories on cars comes from my dad, and he always liked Fiats and Alfa Romeos, and he was never into muscle cars. So that is the reason why I am not into muscle cars. I got nothing against them, I respect them, but this is a heavy car, and it feels pretty heavy, which would be the same if you got a Hellcat or a ZL1, but oh my god. But you have this. Yeah. Can't do that in an Alfa Romeo unless you have the all-out, you know, Quadrifoglio. Just, yeah, it's incredible. Alright, so we're coming up to where I go on my back roads, and as a normal everyday car, I think it could be fine. I think This is essentially just a Mustang GT with a little bit of different engine, a little bit more faster parts, but this could be an everyday car. See, that was that was 3,500 RPMs out of 8,000 on the clock. So we're gonna try to get it up there just a little bit, just to let her sing a little bit. But yeah, so far this is just, it's impressive for what it is. I gotta keep rolling because there's people in front of me, but I just want to give her the beans a little bit. The visibility is good. You know, I can see out the rearview mirror great. The mirrors feel nice. I can see everything nicely. All right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just going up that hill, you can feel the torque. Now, I said in the other video too, this car was compared against the Toyota Supra and a BMW M2 and a Porsche 718, and this car was the winner. And without a doubt, this would have the best sounding engine. It's heavy, but it can compete with the other cars. The Supra is like 200 horsepower down on this car, and it handles, the precision of the handling was great. I mean, that car was a bomb to drive. But this car it just feels like a big brute that you just need to get out of its way and let it go. The steering feels nice. It's not as communicative as the Supra, I will say. Little off center feel is a little weird, and the steering is definitely heavier than the Supra. But this is an American muscle car. That car's, you know, I'll say German, you know, more of a scalpel. But yeah, just the sound is what you take away from this car, and obviously it is fantastic. Alright, gonna turn here. There's somebody in front of me. Oh my god. Yes. And wow. Yeah. It's incredible. It's fast. And this guy needs to get away from the front of me. I need to just go slow just to get some room. But yeah, so that pull was about 5,000 RPMs, and I'm gonna slow down. There's nobody around me. Third gear. Yeah, that's like a half throttle. Okay, this guy's turning. Get away! I need to open her up. Second gear. Oh my god. It's so good. It's so good. Alright, we're turning the flashers off, and don't feel worried. I do this all the time. I feel safe. A little POV drive in a Shelby GT350. Yes. So I have this sport exhaust on. Oh my god. It just sounds incredible. I hope that's what you take away from this video. We're just gonna put her through paces a little bit. Oh, just listen to it. It sounds it's intoxicating. I'm in third gear. Oh my god. The sport exhaust sounds fantastic. If you drive this car, there is no reason to ever put it in anything else. It just sounds that good. The torque is just monumental. I mean, I'm in fourth gear, and if you just stab it just a little, And see, that is not even 3,000 RPMs. That is insane. For a big motor, a 5.2, just the gobs of torque and power that are there. That is fourth gear, you see that? Oh. It's just, yeah, it's very, very capable. Even when you go through the turns just a little bit, it feels very planted, like it's not going anywhere. You know, the suspension and the Brembo brakes are just incredible. I know people, you know, talk about, oh, Mustangs, you know, crash all the time, but, oh. Now, for this being the first Mustang I've ever driven, it's definitely leaving an impression, and it's quite a car. And I can't imagine what the GT500 would be like. And it's a sound that you would not get sick of, honestly. Now let's just push her just a little bit. That's fourth gear. I didn't even need to go back up into third. I mean, there's people in front of me, but man, this thing can really sing. I think even when I got on it over there, my shift was not the greatest shift I've ever done. But yeah, this is everything it's cracked up to be. So that's 4,000. Get off it a little bit. Oh. Yeah. Yep. See, I've only been in fourth gear. I have not even gone into fifth gear or sixth gear, which I'm sure you could do, you know, for highway driving. And I'm sure that thing would purr like a kitty, or I should say purr like a snake, because this is a Shelby. Alright, so we're in fourth gear. There's people in front of me, but there's one last little rip. Oh my god. See, that's okay. The best part about this is that I'm in fifth gear, and that was 4,500 RPM, and you have another gear and so much more in the rev range, and it still performs, you know, that well. Holy crap. Yeah, the shifter is very nice to use. I'm very surprised that the clutch is so sweet, you know, to use. It has kind of a long travel, but it just, yeah, this is quite a car. I can imagine, you know, with the proper equipment and taking this thing around a track would be a absolute blast. Alright, so I just got back from my drive in this car. This is a 2018 Mustang Shelby GT350. Now, this car, sound is incredible. Performance is there. Handling is there. I think that the Supra was a little bit sharper handling. I don't want any Mustang fanboys to come after me. This car is awesome. I mean, it's just, you can't get much better for an American muscle car. I'd love to drive like a ZL1 or a Hellcat to compare. But just the heritage of the Shelby name to go along with the Ford GT, you know, aura that has been around forever. Incredible performance car, and would be a very good value for about $50,000. So big thank you to Click Lewis Chevy Buick for letting me get my hands on this car. This car's been here for a while, and it has eluded me until today. So big thank you to them. Go check out their website right here, clicklewiscars.com. And leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram to see what I drive before it gets onto YouTube. And thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. See ya.